Today we're continuing, today we're continuing the MF Ghost series, and it's been a fairly frustrating past couple of days. First, someone hit my truck, came out, I was at the bowling alley. It's fine when I parked it. I come out, somebody like scraped it on the front, and then I had to take it in to get the paint repaired, which was very irritating because I had to pay for that out of pocket. And what's even more irritating is I just painted that bumper like 3 weeks ago. Then I wake up this morning to an email saying that my school isn't processing my tuition payment. Something on their end, I don't know why. And then I don't know if I've mentioned that I do bowling on my spare time on the channel. I don't know. But my brother has an Ion Max. It's a bowling ball. It's like a solid cover stock. It's a cool ball. It's a bit much for me at my throwing style. And I prefer to roll balls with a pearl cover stock. I can roll some solids. But I just bought the Sublime Focus bowling ball, which is a solid, but it's a more of like a mellow one in comparison to the Ion Max. And I just figured out this morning, and I knew about this ball, the Ion Max Pearl is an overseas bowling ball. And I was like, oh man, when that thing comes to the US, I'm gonna get it. Normally overseas balls don't drop for like a couple years, they don't drop in the US for a couple years after. The Ion Max Pearl went on pre-order today, and I just bought the Sublime Focus. So very irritating couple of days, these past couple of days. From hit and runs to paying for repairs out of my pocket to bowling ball releases that I wasn't expecting. To tuition payments not going through because my school can't get their act together. Oh, and on top of that, they tried to tell me my graduation application wasn't valid. I forgot about that on Tuesday, and I had to go down there and like, no, I took that class. You're saying I didn't take it, and I took it. Jesus. It's like twice now that that's happened in the past like 2 weeks that I've even been at school. So yeah, very, very stressful past few days. And irritating. Bowling ball thing is more irritating than stressful. Everything else is stressful and irritating. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We're not here to listen to me vent. We're here to go over the car. So we have the Mercedes AMG GT S, and I'm gonna start by showing you guys how to make it look the way it looks. Then build and tune, share codes, and we're gonna take it for a spin. Paint color, it's the stock silver. And then I believe I tinted the windows. Yeah, I tinted the windows. Everything else is pretty much stock with that. And you get your number 7. Slap it on the door, just below this body line, and center it up on the mirror. Other than that, that's it. I will give you guys the share code for it though. Momentarily. Please load. Load game, load. Load, damn it. As if I haven't been irritated enough the past few days. Come on. Come on, game. Okay, I guess I'll pause the recording until this is done. So see you in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just restarted my game and everything worked fine. The share code for the design is 449-731-291. One more time, that is 449-731-291. Yeah. I went to the build and tune. I'm going to start by giving the share code for that. I typed that kind of fast and hit enter before I looked up. I don't know if I even spelled it right. Doesn't matter if I didn't know. I'm going to give you guys the share code now anyway. Okay, the share code for the build and tune is 119-820-973. One more time, that is 119-820-973. So for the upgrades, stock engine and stock drivetrain, aero, if it's stock. Tires, you want the semi-slick race tire compound. Tire width, you want the 285mm in the front, and for the rear you want 345mm. Wheels are stock. Stock 19-inch rims, front and back. Track width is for the front, it's like the middle upgrades, not the smallest, not the shortest upgrade, not the biggest one. For the rear, it is the widest one you can get. For the drivetrain, you want the race clutch. Race transmission. Race driveline. Race differential. You want the race suspension. Race front anti-roll bars. Race rear anti-roll bars. No roll cage, and race weight reduction. Race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race exhaust, race cams, race valves, race twin turbo, race pistons, race block, race intercooler, and finally the race flywheel. Moving on over to the tune now. Tire pressure is 21 in the front, 23 in the rear. Gearing 2.20 final drive, the rest remains stock. Alignment -3 in the front and -2 in the rear for camber. For toe, it's +1.2 outward in the front and -1.6 for the rear. The front caster angle is 5.7, anti-roll bars are 23.8 in the front, 13.2 in the rear. Springs are 603.0 in the front, 497.3 in the rear. For the ride heights, 3.7 in the front, 4.0 in the rear. Damping. For the rebound, 6.7 in the front, 7.9 in the rear. For the bump, it's 2.7 in the front, 4.3 in the rear. Aero, you shouldn't have it. Braking, 40% balance towards the rear and 52% pressure. For the differential, 70 acceleration, 40 deceleration. Oh boy, that's a mouthful. It's a lot to say at once. Now we're going to take it for a spin around the Horizon Mexico circuit, as we've been doing for the rest of this series. I think as of now, the Audi R8 might still be the fastest. Or no, you know what? It's the 911. It's the 911, not the R8. Same rules have been going by the whole series. 4 laps. The first lap's kind of a practice because it's a dig lap. The flying laps are going to be a lot faster. Because look at that. The flying lap is starting at 130 miles per hour and I'm accelerating at the start. That's why we do 4 laps. I mean, like, the car's pretty, as you can see, like, it's pretty stable. It does kind of kick out if you get on the gas a little early in the corners, but it's pretty forgiving. If you do that, it's not just gonna, like, spin out. You're able to recover it pretty easily. And I'm not really going for clean laps. The only time I'd like add another lap on or rewind or anything is if I mess up so bad that it's kind of beyond saving. Because I freaking hate rewinding in videos. I think personally it makes it look sloppy. But there's situations where it's like, okay, you kind of have to. .103, it's a pretty good time. Yeah, I don't think that the Mercedes is going to be able to catch that Porsche because it just doesn't have that like, it's stable, but it's not that stable. Those 911s are freaking cornering machines, and this just doesn't really corner like that thing, so. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try to beat it though. Got another That's completely driver error. I braked a little late. Yeah, I think as far as like the series has gone so far, I've done a pretty decent job as far as building these cars and keeping them within a few seconds, like not even a few, within like 2 seconds of each other, from the fastest to the slowest. Actually, maybe not. That 911, I think, damn near clocked a sub 1 minute, but it was a flagged lap. Yeah, within like a few seconds of each other. Alright, 103, it's not bad. Like with the fastest car being, ooh, excuse me, I'm tired. With the fastest car being 101 and like the slowest being 104. That's pretty decent. But we're gonna end this off like we do every other video here, and this with some donuts. And I don't know what car we're gonna have in the next video. I want to say it's the Huracan, or it could be the 458. I want to say it's either the Lambo or the Ferrari, but I don't know. But those two are going to be interesting. Those could be contenders for that top spot. But with all that said and done, thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next video, and that is all for me today.